Spencer, there you are. I have a message for you.
Wait, since when do you take messages?
Well, Adam tries to look efficient on the day the hot sandwich guy with the tight shorts comes in.
That is so not why. Oh my God, is he here? Can he see me? Make me look important.
Can I have my message?
Huh? Oh, right. Naomi Dawson called.
Why is she still calling you? The project we're doing with the record company is already set.
Adam, didn't I tell you to keep quiet about her?
And didn't I tell you that would cost you? Now that I'm saving money for a house, I can only keep my mouth shut for a price, which is why I will tell you that Dave has an online gambling problem.
Can we get back to why Naomi is calling Spencer?
Oh, so they hung out Valentine's Day. Why shouldn't she call him?
Spencer, you told me the only action you were getting on Valentine's Day was snuggling up to your gay cat, Smokey. Why would you lie to me?
I didn't tell you because I really like her, and I know you don't.
You know what? Just leave me out of it.
I bet that $5 is looking like a real bargain right now.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. And whatever we want, all we need is loving. That's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
Dee Dee,
Hey, Gus.
check out the backhand I perfected this weekend. Okay, that's another $150 lesson down the drain. So, I have a really difficult assignment I think you'd be perfect for.
You need me to negotiate a deal. Land a college prospect. Fly to Paris for the Tour de France.
I need you to dump a client.
Do they live in Paris?
If they did, I'd do it myself. Now, the client is Melba Barnes. Good tennis player, has potential, but as one of our lowest earning clients, she has to go.
What about endorsement deals?
Let's just say her family loves her, but the camera doesn't. It adds 15 pounds. And a mustache.
Got it. Melba has to go. But, just out of curiosity, why me?
Well, you're a girl, she's a girl, it just seemed right. Besides, you're not a real agent until you've made somebody cry. Let me know how that goes.
You know, it feels so good to just go out and relax. What I really need is to spend a whole day getting massaged.
You know, I've been told I'm very good with my hands. Well, I never actually been told that, but I'm pretty sure it's true.
Spencer, thanks for taking me to that incredible restaurant tonight. And how'd you find my favorite wine?
Let's just say a crate fell off a ship and into my boy's El Camino, which doubles as a wine cellar.
Wait, I think I know him. Does he also sell imported cheeses out of his glove compartment?
Yeah, I try to stay away from the perishables. You know, you're nothing like people say you are.
Well, I can totally be myself around you. I know I have a reputation for being cutthroat in the music business, because I am. But away from work, people see a very different side of me.
Well, I like this side of you. In fact, I like all sides of you.
You know, I need to get home. All that pasta made me sleepy.
You had the chicken.
I had pasta for lunch. Thanks again, Spencer. Good night.
You're the only agent wearing a bra around here. You must be Dee Dee.
And you must be Melba. I wasn't expecting you to be so sporty.
Those words so strong. I'm so excited to finally meet a female agent instead of all these man pigs around here. Especially the one with the lousy backhand.
How about the one with the hanky? He's the one that really gets to me. Wow, that's quite a deep laugh you've got there. Anyway, I called you here because GMG is making some changes.
Well, they sure are. And pairing me up with a female agent of your caliber tells me that.
My caliber.
Hell yeah. I Googled your ass. Signed Dwight Mitchell. You're an agent who's also a lawyer. With my career in your hands, the two of us are gonna rock the sports world. I'm so excited you're representing me now.
Well, actually, the reason I wanted to meet you was I'm excited too. Ow!
Ladies, I have a big announcement.
Wait till you hear this. It's incredible.
Pipe down, dear. This is my moment. My acting career has taken a glorious U-turn. Dee Dee LaFontaine has been invited to the final callback for the sensational new cinematic thriller, Junior High Horror in 3D.
That's great, Mom.
A little more excitement here. Your mother could have a job, a paying job. Money could be coming in instead of always going out. Isn't that incredible?
Junior High Horror in 3D? Dad, I wouldn't retire just yet. True, it is on the lower budget end of the film spectrum. Apparently, I have to supply my own fake blood. But it's a role of a lifetime. It's a sadistic gym teacher. Is there any other kind? Anyway, my character pushes her athletes past the limits of endurance and pays the ultimate price. Her life, people, keep up.
Plus, she's gonna get paid. Isn't that incredible?
Well, I'm glad someone's career is going well. My boss told me to cut Melba Barnes from the GMG roster, but I couldn't bring myself to do it.
That's fantastic news.
Huh?
I swear she hadn't been drinking today. I smelled her coffee on the way over.
No, Dee, I am sorry about your situation, but spending time with Melba will help me research my role by getting inside the mind of a female jock.
Well, I'm glad my failure could help. Any other ways I might screw up at work that might be beneficial to you?
None I can think of right now. Give me some time. Ooh. Hey, I might need that article.
Sexy tricks to keep your younger man guessing in the bedroom?
You sure? Keep it, keep the whole thing, burn it when you're done.
Hey, Mona. Phyllis, I'm glad you're here, too. Listen, last night, I tried all my surefire romantic moves on Naomi and nothing worked. Not even licking my lips seductively, like so.
Oh. Baby, that's not surefire, that's backfire.
I can't believe you're still wasting time talking about Naomi Dawson.
Well, I think she's amazing. And I can tell she's into me, too. I just don't know how to win her over.
Well, I say dump the lip licking and make a big romantic gesture that lets this girl know exactly how you feel. And don't be afraid to go all out.
Oh, like buy her all the roses in the bucket at 7-Eleven.
Yeah, and get her a Slurpee and some pantyhose, too. Girls love that.
Yeah, I know that Melba's rough around the edges, but she'd be great endorsing one of your products. What about tires? She can remove lug nuts with her bare hands. Hello?
Greetings, DVD. I was just dropping off my headshot at the modeling agency downstairs. P.S. You should totally fire your receptionist.
Why?
So you can hire me. I love this place.
Gus, this is Adam Benet. He works at Delicious Records with my sister.
And I am so not loyal, so if you ever need a new receptionist, let me know.
Uh-huh. So, Dee Dee, how'd it go with Melba?
I landed her a huge endorsement deal, so there was no reason to let her go.
You got her an endorsement deal? Who on earth would want her as their spokesperson? I don't even care. As long as the check clears. Let me know when that comes in.
Will do. Oh, sorry. I forgot I don't work here. Yeah. Call me.
Uh-huh.
Wow, Dee Dee. You lied to your boss. $10 and I won't tell him.
How do you know I lied?
Lying is how I make my living. Right now, Mona thinks I'm in the men's room.
Sexy from the right. Sexy from the left. Dab on a little cologne. Cinnamon room spray. Damn.
said you arranged a spa day for me, I didn't realize you meant a spa day for me and you.
Yeah, you like it?
You certainly took me by surprise. Did you order cinnamon rolls?
I think it's just the candles. How about some champagne?
Spencer, you didn't have to do this.
Well, you said you needed a massage, and I've really been enjoying spending time together. Just want you to know how much.
I'm sorry. Just can't handle this right now.
Mona, Spencer's on his way in. Whatever you do, do not mention his date with Naomi last night. It did not go well. For $10, I'll tell you why.
I don't want to know anything. I'm not the type of friend to say I told you so. Hey, Spencer, heard your date with Naomi didn't go so well. Can't say I'm surprised.
I thought you weren't that type of friend.
You know, I didn't think I was, but it turns out I am.
I don't understand what happened. Naomi and I were totally vibing. Then she just ran out when we started getting close.
Why are you trying to make sense of this woman? She's playing you. This is the best thing that could have ever happened. She's gone. Be happy. I'm happy.
I'm going for a walk.
I find it interesting that how you feel about a rival overrules supporting a friend. That's pretty shallow and heartless. I've never felt closer to you.
Melba, you're already looking fabulous thanks to the facial regimen I gave you to use for the last few days.
Olay Regenerous Thermal Skin Polisher. I say Olay to Olay. I'm gonna go home tonight and try it on my abs. Hell, considering the magic it worked on her, I want to use it all over.
This could be one of the most important moves of your career, not to mention mine. The company that makes these fake fingernails is very interested in giving you an endorsement deal.
I have to say you look radiant. This is better than when I waxed my friend Pablo until he resembled a slimmer hip J-Lo.
So, dear, I'm sure you're aware that I'm a well-known actor.
I've never heard of you. Were you big when my parents were young?
Arms like a man and a delightful sense of humor. Anywho, I have an audition, and I thought you might give me some tips about portraying a lady jock.
I'm sure Melba doesn't want to spend all of her time off talking about sports. So, what's the word on the French Open? Who should I put my money on? Now, I know you can't really tell me. So, blink once for Venus, twice for Serena.
Charles and Shades. Now, Melba, when I'm using the gym whistle, do I blow first then yell, or yell then blow?
Do you mind if I sell this chin hair on eBay?
Hey! All of you, back off! All right, Melba, the moment you've been waiting for.
Oh my God, this is me? I look gorgeous.
Well, I don't mean to pat myself on the back when I say it's a miracle.
I hate it.
You what?
When we started, you said you were just gonna do something with my hair.
That just made all the other problems seem so much more obvious.
I don't want to wear makeup because I sweat. And I don't want to curl my hair because I sweat. And I don't want to wear fake nails because...
Let me guess, you sweat.
No, because how the hell am I supposed to swing a racket with plastic claws?
Hey, I worked my ass off to find a company that would even let you buy their product, much less endorse it.
Well, if the advertisers don't want to be with the real me, then I don't want to be with them.
Look, if you don't want to be with them, then GMG doesn't want to be with you. Melba, you're officially off our roster.
What?
You gone, girl.
Fine by me. I never was happy at GMG, but I thought you were different. Guess I was fooled by the bra.
Where do you think you're going with my Olay products?
Home to transform myself and call my agent. With this quench lotion, I can cross over into hand modeling. And if that doesn't pan out, well, soft hands are always a plus in my neighborhood.
So now, I have to tell Gus I don't have an endorsement deal. And I'm telling you, Melba never looked so good in her whole life. I waxed that thankless girl's knuckle hair.
Well, I think it's great you supported someone, unlike someone else I know.
Why are you directing that at me?
Because of the way you've been treating Spencer.
Yeah, Mona, why are you so against him being happy? It's not like you're gonna snuggle up with him.
Yeah, the poor boy's just trying to find somebody to spend time with other than his gay cat, Smokey.
I know. I've been feeling guilty about it for days, but what am I supposed to do? All right, you don't have to be so pushy. That's her. Hey, Naomi.
Mona,
Good to know this isn't going to be awkward. Listen, Naomi, I may not like you, but Spencer does. So because of that, I need to be a more supportive friend.
is there a point to this conversation?
Yeah, there is. You walked out on him the other night without telling him why. You haven't returned his calls. He has no idea what's going on. I think you owe him an explanation.
It's not really your business. You should stay out of it.
If things start to get real ugly, I say we hustle out to the car and keep it running, set it off style.
I can't believe you're sitting here having a drink like none of this matters. And just so you know, you're confirming everything that I've thought about you.
Must feel good to be right about everything and everybody.
No, not when my best friend has had his heart broken. At least that bothers one of us.
As usual, you don't know what you're talking about.
I do know that Spencer is a great guy who's been nothing but good to you. And I couldn't live with myself if I cut someone off like that. But I guess you can. That went well.
So, Dee Dee, notice you didn't present the Melba endorsement deal at the staff meeting. Let me guess. Didn't happen.
How did you know?
I know everything. For instance, Brett's assistant called in sick, and she's really in Santa Barbara. I hope she's enjoying her little vacation, because it's permanent.
Gus, I swear, I was this close to getting Melba a deal. You should have seen the makeover I gave her.
And she was having none of it.
Damn, you really do know everything.
Melba's unique. And by unique, I mean I'm not entirely sure she's not a man.
Well, you don't have to worry about her anymore. I cut her loose.
Good work. Look, Dee Dee, I admire your initiative, your tenacity, your desire to make GMG money. Especially your desire to make GMG money, because that other stuff I could care less about.
Thanks for having me over. Really wanted to explain why I ran out the other night.
I bet I scared you off with the big spa thing. I knew I should have bought you the whole bucket of Rosette to 7-Eleven.
Spencer, don't do that for me. Don't do that for anyone. Listen, the reason I've been so distant, didn't think this would be so hard.
Hey, you trust me?
I've only ever had sex with one person.
Damn! I mean, it's so hard to believe because you're so... Damn.
That was when I was 19.
Don't let one bad experience turn you off. When I was 19, I didn't know what I was doing. Or when I was 20. Or 21. Then there was 22. Not a good year. But I think I got it right around 24.
Laying my heart out here.
You can take it slow.
Spencer, my first boyfriend and I, we didn't use condoms, and I contracted HIV.
Damn. I can't believe that, because... Damn.
Yeah, when I tell people, I get all kinds of reactions. That's why I haven't had many serious relationships. It's just easier not to let people get too close. I'm just gonna go.
Naomi. It doesn't matter.
Does it?
Nah. I mean, we may have to do some things differently if we decide to do some things someday. But you're still the same girl I want to get to know better. Let's start here.
That was nice.
Sometimes you have to support a friend, even if you don't believe in what they're doing. I guess that's what makes friendship so hard. Unlike family, we choose our friends. And as a good friend, we have to learn to deal with the other people they choose to bring into the relationship. I guess it's more like family than I thought.
Mona, I know it's a tedious process, but you actually have to lift the chopsticks to get the food into your mouth.
And garlic noodles are your favorite.
I've lost the will to slurp.
We just wanted to take your mind off your breakup with Chase.
But you brought me to a restaurant that Chase and I have been a million times. We sat here. We kissed over there, over there, over there, over there.
All that loving, and you still managed to drive him away. Shocking.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
Dwight, now that your team has made the playoffs, you are the hottest thing in the NBA.
Well, that's an understatement. You're hot as the sun. You're Dwight Mitchell. In fact, you're hotter than the sun. Actually, you are so hot, the planets are starting to revolve around you. Woo! Up high. Nothing? Okay.
We intend to capitalize on that heat to get you even more publicity and more lucrative endorsement deals.
Lucrative is my favorite word.
Mine too. Are you my brother from another mother?
Why is he here again?
I've invited Brett on as my number 2 so GMG can give you more focus.
Well, I wouldn't exactly have used the term number 2. I prefer to think of us as co-ones.
Yeah, that's what all the number 2s say.
Jockeying for position aside, we see you on the cover of GQ wearing Air Mitchells and eating Wheaties from a box with your picture on it.
Do you like what you see? Because it could be Esquire with Cocoa Puffs.
Why can't it be both?
I like the way you think.
I think the way you think. The point is, your co-ones got your back.
Good, because there is a situation I could use your help with. The paparazzi has been all up in my business ever since they found out I was on the short list for league MVP.
I know. Your wife and I had lunch last week. To help Alana get away from photographers, I had to fake choke on a buffalo wing. Those bastards didn't even try to save me.
The fake joke. I taught her how to do that. Co-ones, right here.
Well, what's going on is kind of complicated. Discretion is key.
Dwight, it is our job to do anything, and I mean anything, to help you focus on getting that championship. Hell, man, if I could, I'd offer up a kidney.
That goes for me, too. I'd offer up Brett's kidney as well. Co-ones.
Hey, Mona. How are you feeling today? You know, we're here to help you turn that frown upside down.
Let me tell you, you are looking radiant from head to toe.
Want to know my beauty secret? Heartbreak and gut-wrenching despair.
Radiant. You went too far. When have you ever seen Mona radiant?
Good point. Now Now, in my experience of watching hetero hookups on MTV, this will go one of two ways. She'll either eat herself into a funk or spit venom on those close to her. Let's do a little experiment. Hey, Dave, go offer Mona a donut.
Why would
Just do it!
Mona, may I offer you a donut?
I don't think so.
Damn, I never seen a pass of a cream filled.
We're in trouble. Venom's a-comin'.
Listen, Dave, if you cared as much about overnighting this package as you do about stuffing your face with donuts, maybe you'd get a promotion and not have to ride a skateboard to work.
I'll make sure it gets there by morning.
Damn Skippy, you will. And what are you looking at? Compared to you, Dave looks like a genius. A genius is a very smart person.
Mona taking charge. You keep this up, I won't have to come in at all. More time for the shooting range. That's right, black folks could be a part of the NRA too.
Phyllis, how courageous of you to come out in the daytime wearing that. Well, everything.
Next time, lose the wig and wear the dog. You'll look better.
A tee-hee. By the way, what do you and your daughter have planned for Mother's Day?
Well, she hasn't said, but I'm sure it'll be special.
Yes, I am certain that little Dee has something amazing in store for the world's best mother.
She's getting something for me.
I don't think they perfected the face transplant yet. Hello, Dee. Where have you hidden Mother's expensive yet sweet and sentimental Mother's Day present?
Mom, what are you doing here?
I don't know. Where am I?
Have you been drinking again?
That would imply that I stopped.
Mom, maybe you should go into my bedroom and lie down for a while.
Oh, that's a great idea. I haven't laid in there lately.
Unfortunately, neither has anybody else.
Where is my gift?
Ma.
What the hell are you doing here?
I live here, remember? What the hell are you doing here?
I was just alphabetizing your spices.
Let me guess, what's first, allspice?
Sadly, it starts with pepper and ends with salt. You're cooking for Chase now. You can't keep feeding that big, fine man unseasoned food.
Ma, I don't need you to clean my cabinets. I don't need you to do anything.
See, I had some fresh vanilla bean, but now you ain't getting none.
Ooh.
Dee Dee, would you tell her that real men like some flavor in their food?
Could you wrap up this little tirade? Chase is coming over.
Well, that's all you had to say. I'm gone. But if he's hungry, make him some eggs. They don't need no damn spices.
Mona, Chase is coming over?
No, but I didn't tell my mother about the breakup because I don't need her remarks about how I've killed another relationship or any chance of her being called Grams, Nana, Mima, or Booby.
Relationships are hard, whether you're in them or in the middle of somebody else's. I just got a call from a woman named Tatiana. She asked me to have Dwight Mitchell meet her for a secret late-night hookup at a hotel bar. What's that all about?
Hello, have you been living under a rock? The man is having an affair.
But I just had lunch with his wife. Dwight and Alana are very much in love.
Do you get lonely living under that rock? Or do your naive, clueless, happy thoughts of stupid romance keep you company?
You seem like you want to be alone right now.
Great, leave me just like Chase did.
Okay, bye.
Hey, Mona, these are for you. Just cause.
They'll just die in a week, and then I'll have a stinky bowl on my desk.
Mona, don't deny yourself flowers just because they die. Get back out there and pick some more flowers. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
Yeah, you're using flowers as a metaphor for relationships.
No. Try to follow. I'm saying get back out there and date somebody new.
And now you try to follow me. You're a moron!
You kinda are sometimes.
Okay, here's a good problem to have. Both GQ and Esquire want Dwight Mitchell for the cover. Do you know what that means?
It means he'll be so hot, my cell phone's gonna be ringing 24/7 with hoes like Tatiana that Dwight slipped my number to.
That's not what I was gonna say.
keep your phone charged up.
I will not. The only thing worse than a married man meeting a woman in a hotel room is putting me in the middle of it. I mean, not me literally in the middle. That's not my thing.
Man up, Thorne. Athletes have affairs, all right? And obviously, Dwight is smart enough to use his resources. Us, to keep his business, hose, away from his public. His wife.
Well, as a woman, I'm not going to stand for it. Dwight's behavior is unacceptable, and Alana is my girl.
Oh, how sweet. You know, it's too bad that sisterhood crap has no place in the sports world. Our main concern is our client. Remember that.
Blah, blah, sports world, yeah.
So you're gonna keep quiet, and you're gonna like it.
Fine. I'll keep quiet, but I won't like it.
Can you do that quietly to yourself?
Places, people. Medusa's on her way up.
I don't know if confronting Mona's a good idea. She scares me.
Dave, the microwave scares you.
Standing in front of it should scare you too. When the time comes and you can't fertilize an egg, don't come to me for extra sperm.
You can bet on that. Mona! Best friend, come, have a seat.
I'm not giving anybody any money, so don't give me the big eyes.
Here, I made you a cup of coffee.
Don't give anything hot. She might throw it.
Let's cut to the real, girlfriend. You've been hurting yourself and those who love you. And those who merely tolerate you, like myself.
Maybe you forgot, but I'm a vice president. If you have a problem with my performance, you can speak to me privately. I am tired of being the only one here who's a professional.
Mona, can I speak?
I'm not finished, woman.
Oh, yes, you are. Your office now.
I know you're upset because I snapped at everybody.
Screw them. You snapped at me. Now, let's be clear. I'm the head snapper in charge.
Sorry.
Don't be too sorry. I like the way you're keeping them on their toes. If I don't have to scream at them, then I don't have to remember their names. As far as I'm concerned, it's the big guy, the little guy, and the other guy.
It's actually Adam, Spencer.
I don't care. Listen, Mona, you gotta ask yourself, why would those three stooges go through all that trouble to call you out if you didn't deserve it? Now, maybe you need to deal with whatever is bugging you.
No, I need to focus on work. I don't want to deal with anything. Dealing hurts. It's too painful. And once I start talking about it, everything just starts coming out. I mean, I really miss Chase, and he hasn't even called, and I want to call him.
Okay, I'll let you deal with this alone.
Ooh, doing a little online shopping? Perhaps for shiny jewels?
No. Keep up, Mother. I have a job now.
Oh, work stress. You know what clears that up? Shopping for shiny jewels.
Coming.
Ooh, a really big box. Looks like someone ordered something special for someone's special day.
You Dee Thorne?
Yes, but I haven't ordered anything.
They only pay me to take it off the truck. I'll put it back on, dude. Later.
Oh my God, it's from Tatiana.
Yay, it's from Tatiana. Who's Tatiana?
A whore.
A whore who sells shiny jewels?
Dee Dee, for Dwight's eyes only. Counting on you to keep this from Alana. Thanks, Tatiana. I can't believe this. Now I'm being used to secretly exchange packages? Dwight Mitchell's turning me into a mule.
Heavier than a fur, yet lighter than a crown and scepter set.
Mom, have you heard a word I've said?
Of course I have. Your job is great, and somebody named Mitchell just bought you a new pair of mules.
Hi. So what's the emergency, Thorne? It's my first Sunday in my brand new media room. I got 24 games going on 6 different TVs. All I need now is a hot girl to bring me a nice cold beer.
Dwight's coming by.
And I'm here without my cold beer because... What the hell is this?
This is why we're here. Because Dwight has crossed ethical lines, and I'm gonna tell him, and you're gonna back me up, Co-1.
I thought I told you to be quiet and like it. Why aren't you being quiet and liking it?
Well, that was before Dwight's lady friend sent her tawdry little present to my house. I am a sports agent. I fought hard to be one, and I'm not going to jeopardize my integrity and my reputation so some ball player can score in someone else's court.
Hey, when you come to this office, you leave your integrity at home.
Hey, Dee Dee. Does this guy ever go home?
Home. That's a great idea. Let's all go. Come on, it's Sunday.
Not until Dwight explains this.
Hey, Tatiana came through. My wife doesn't have a clue about any of this.
And keeping it from her is what we get paid to do. Isn't that right, Thorne?
That's sick.
She means that in the hip-hop way.
Dwight, do you think it's right that your agent haul messages and gifts between you and your mistress?
Mistress? I ain't cheating. Tatiana designed this as a surprise for my wife. I didn't want the press to know that Alana and I are having a baby.
Alana's pregnant. I told you Dwight wasn't cheating. Some people can be so suspicious.
And some people can count on payback later.
I can't wait to show this to Alana. It's her very first Mother's Day present. I hope I don't cry.
Mother's Day is today? My mother is gonna kill me.
What kind of a child forgets? Oh, crap, it's Mother's Day?
All right, I'm dressed up, perfume, and ready to act surprised. So where you taking... Baby, what's the matter? Talk to me. What's wrong?
Chase and I broke up.
What? When did that happen?
Last week.
Oh, sweetie. I'm so sorry.
I just didn't know how to deal with it, so I've been lashing out at everybody.
Well, that's okay, baby. I know how hard this is. Look, if you need to lash out at me, start with my perfume. I think I doused where I should have dabbed.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but it is making my eyes sting. Ma, things were so great with Chase, and next thing I know, it was all falling apart.
Look, I know it's painful, but you'll get through this. We'll get through it together. 2 single women.
You're not single, you have Glenn.
Not anymore. Glenn's decided to leave San Francisco and help rebuild New Orleans.
Wow, that's big.
Yeah. And there's no way I'm moving to New Orleans. You know what that humidity does to our hair? Even the fake stuff frizzes up. So, I had no choice but to respect his decision.
But why haven't you said anything till now?
Guess I was trying to deal with my breakup, too.
Ma, I'm so sorry you and Glenn didn't work out.
Hey, we worked out for 6 blissful months. And who knows, he may decide to come back for some more of this bubbling brown sugar.
Ma, if you were trying to take my mind off Chase by grossing me out, job done. But thanks for being here. And sorry you have to see me like this.
Are you kidding? Knowing you still need me is the best Mother's Day present I could ever get.
Mother's Day?
Wow. Every other restaurant in town was completely packed. I can't believe this place is empty.
Thank you for pointing it out. We're thrilled, too.
You do have a full bar, though, right?
Full bar and Mother's Day karaoke. You can see how popular it is. Here's your damn corsage. Seat yourselves.
Mom, I really am sorry I forgot about Mother's Day.
Oh, Pisha, this is the best Mother's Day ever.
It is?
Absolutely. It's the first one in years I haven't had to endure Phyllis picking brunch out of her goatee.
Better than watching you passed out face down in your Eggs Benedict after a jug of Bloody Marys.
Not again. What an awful time to be sober.
I heard they had karaoke here. That'll take my mind off being stuck with tall, bald, and surgically altered.
Oh, no. I am not going to listen to you screech like a cat in heat again. If anybody's going to sing today, it's going to be the person who can. Me.
He met Mama Lot down in old New Orleans. Walked up on the street.
She said, hello, hey, Joe. You want to give it a go?
Itchy, itchy, ya, ya, da, da.
sorry, Tina. We didn't know we'd be here for 20 songs.
It's been 25, but it's okay. Thanks to your mom and her bar tab, it's our biggest day ever.
Dave, I brought you donuts to apologize for how I treated you.
This is a trick, isn't it?
Dave, take the damn donuts and go. Tear them down one day, build them up the next. I love the monster I've created.
Hey, guys, I just wanted to thank you for what you tried to do for me.
Aw, we're just glad the real Mona's back.
It's nice not to be greeted in the morning with a hard slap across the face. I can get that at home.
Coming. Mona!
Hey.
Hey, guys, this is my big sister, Mona.
Half, big sister.
Oh, what a great way to start the day.
Oh, just so you know, not a morning person. Can I borrow some Equal? I didn't realize I was out until I poured my Frosted Flakes.
Aren't Frosted Flakes already frosted?
So is that a yes or a no in the Equal?
I'll check. Come on in. I've barely seen you in weeks. You can finally see how I remodeled your old place.
Getting there.
Yeah, well, I'm happy with the fireplace, and I love the view of the Golden Gate Bridge. But my mother wants to move that skylight. She'd like a beam of light to illuminate her as she enters and exits. So, anything else I can do for you?
Switch apartments again?
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. Whatever we want, all we need is love, and yeah, that's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
Hello, Spencer. What are you doing here?
It's our movie and martini night, remember? Where the movie is so bad they drive us to drink. So we do. I've got Blank Man, Glitter, Scooby-Doo me. Oops. That one's for me.
Spencer, I can't.
Oh, I've got tonight's martinis all figured out. Damn, woman. You just sprayed for mosquitoes in here?
That's $50 perfume, and you can't stay.
But Mona, it's movie teeny night. Hold up. Perfume, flowers, Egyptian love incense. Uh-oh, man trap.
I'm not trying to trap him. I'm just trying to lure him here, and then make sure he can't leave. Now go.
Slow down, Mona. You only been dating this exterminator guy a few weeks. And you made this mistake before? Josh, Ahmad, Daphne.
He only became Daphne after we broke up.
I'm just saying, I know how we men are. If it's too easy to get the apple, we're suspicious. If it's too hard, we gone. But if we can shake your tree just a little bit and get that apple to fall, it makes us feel like a man. We like that.
But Brian's not like all the other defectives I've dated. He makes me laugh. He makes me feel beautiful. Brian deserves an apple. And it's been almost a year since I had sex.
Actually, it's been a year since you first told me it's been a year since you had sex.
I haven't had sex in 2 years. Get out.
What's crack-a-lackin', people? Mona, can you come up and give me some advice on where to hang pictures?
No can do. She's about to bed the bug guy.
Hey, you got one. And I know it's been a while for you, but don't worry, the parts have not changed.
Thanks, I'll try not to gawk. Yeah, why don't you two sexperts go do something on the other side of that door?
Come on, Dee Dee. We don't want to get in the way of the miracle.
What miracle?
Oh, hey, Brian. There's an image of P. Diddy on the wall above the bed. Check it out.
Bye, Brian.
I have got the nice wine. You are looking so fine. Did you just spray for mosquitoes?
I can't believe we've been talking for 2 hours. You realize we forgot to eat dinner?
I guess I'd rather talk to you.
Well, if you're trying to score points, that was a big one. Besides, I didn't cook the lasagna. It's store-bought. I was just trying to impress you.
You don't have to do that. You know, I'm already impressed.
I did cut the fruit myself.
I think strawberry is one of nature's sexiest foods, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Just embarrassed.
Well, I think what you were trying to do is this.
Teach me.
Are you sure?
Well, I was advised to take things slow.
That was bad advice.
Hey, Mona, 911. Big Fat Slim Jim threw out another track last night. I need you to listen to these demos ASAP and find a replacement.
No problem. Glad to. Anything you want.
That's it? No hassle? Oh, no two? If I didn't know any better, I'd say someone took around the love train last night.
There might have been some locomotion.
Well, I'm glad it worked out.
See? And you told me I was moving too fast.
So has he called?
I just left the man 6 hours ago. Give him time to recover. Oh, and I know you and I had plans for this weekend, but I want to keep it open for Brian. My man. I got a man.
Thanks.
Hey, Dee, what's up?
So, this is where you guys work. It's so cute and recordy.
Well, that's the look we were going for.
So, Mona, I'm dying to know, how did it go with Brian?
It was awesome, incredible, magical.
He ain't called her.
Oh, well, did he send flowers? Jewelry? Chocolates? An e-card? Are you sure you had sex? I just usually get stuff after, but I guess my experience isn't universal.
Nah, I get stuff too.
That's it. You two have officially taken the J out of my joy.
I didn't mean to do that. I guess I'll just head off to my criminal law class. I gotta tell you, it all looks so much more glamorous on the practice. Spencer, the chocolate chip muffin is for you. And Mona, don't eat to forget.
She knows your favorite muffin. Since when did you and the little princess hit it off so well?
We hung out last night, and I have to tell you, you guys couldn't be more different. Dee Dee's sophisticated, confident. She got those moist towelettes in her bathroom. Whew.
That girl's got class.
So, find anything interesting?
Just making sure they had the right zip code. You know I'm not one of those nosy mothers. Now, a nosy mother would have thrown out that expired medicine you had in the cabinet and pointed out that there's only one condom left in your nightstand. She'd ask what you've been up to with Brian, who was over the other night, which you didn't call her after.
Well, I kind of wanted to talk to Spencer about it first, you know, get a male opinion.
Well, I may not be a man, but I've been mistreated by several. Talk to me.
Okay. See, I thought Brian and I had something special, so when he was over, we got together.
Hence the condom. Good girl.
Right, but I haven't heard from him yet.
Well, you know, Brian could be suffering from classic avoidance disorder, or...
Ma, I know you're professional, but save the clinical speak. What would you do?
Me? Oh, child. I would call him 10 times in a row. In fact, I'd call him till he blocked my number. I would rifle through his trash. I would show up at all his favorite places in a not-so-favorable mood. Oh, I'd show him I am not to be trifled with. And that's exactly what you should do with this boy. Let's go.
That is really a great idea. Yeah, let's go confront him in an angry rage.
Oh, now that's my daughter talking. Mona, you realize this is just a cry for help.
Yes.
Big Dee Dee.
What a pleasant surprise. You here every day living through your daughter.
For your information, I am here giving my daughter advice.
Well, I'm giving mine the Amani Fall collection, but advice is good, too.
I see you brought your lunch.
Thinking of food as usual, this is my baby, Coco.
I see the resemblance. I'm a cat person myself.
I figured. I didn't think the hair all over your clothes came from a man.
Hi, Mona. Come on, Spencer, we're late. I may be stunning, but not stunning enough to stop traffic.
You guys are hanging out again? Together?
Yeah, we're going to a play at the theater. It's what us cultured folks do.
We would have invited you, but we just knew you had something pretty spicy planned for Brian. Let me tell you what always works for me. Wear a fur coat, stilettos, and nothing else. It's a little hot, but trust me, you won't have it on for long. Works like a charm.
It just worked for me.
Well, anyway, Brian and I are so way past fur. We do stuff you see in European movies.
Oh, I'm glad he finally called.
Oh, yeah, days ago. I thought I mentioned it. Good loving always makes you forget.
Well, go ahead, Mona. See, Spencer, I told you she wasn't gonna die alone in her apartment.
Hello, Brian. It's Mona. How are you? Yeah, me too. What you doing? Yeah, me too. So, I had a great time the other night. Yeah, fruit and chocolate are good together. So, I was, wondering why we haven't talked. Well, now doesn't count. I called you. Well, so did you forget you saw me naked? I mean, I just think it's inconsiderate that you haven't called in 2 days. Even Daphne called from the hospital. No, I'm not done. Men like you have made my mother crazy, and you are not going to do the same thing to me. Hello, Brian, it's Mona. Did someone just call you pretending to be me? Hello? I am gonna die alone in my apartment.
Hate to see you so depressed over Brian. Where's that Spencer? He always makes you feel better.
He's with Dee Dee.
Again? It's like deja vu. Dee Dee stealing your best friend just like her mama stole mine. You know your daddy was my best friend.
Please.
There I was, flying to Acapulco with your father. That bitch comes rolling down the aisle, pushing a little cart. She gives him an extra bag of peanuts. He goes off to the bathroom, and, well, let's just say the friendly skies never been so damn friendly.
You know, Ma, I never get tired of that story.
I tell it well. Anyway, I knew you were gonna have to watch your back with Dee Dee around, but you know what? You have got to fight for what's yours, and Spencer is your friend.
You might be right.
Of course I'm right. I'm your mother. Besides, you've already lost your boyfriend. You can't afford to lose your best friend, and you need to end this week with somebody, because I got plans.
Yeah, Mona's pretty much the best friend I've ever had. When I broke my ankle freshman year, she was there. When my grandmother passed, she was there. When I got my heart broken, she said, I never liked that hoe. But she was there.
I've never been as tight with a guy as Mona is with you. Every time I get that close, it ends up getting physical.
Really?
For the record, I don't anticipate us getting that close.
So, I'm downstairs in my robe, watching SpongeBob. And you guys are up here having movie teenies without me.
Mona, we just assumed that you'd be with Brian.
Brian? The 32-year-old man who doesn't know how to use a freaking phone? Oh, I had to tell him about himself, and he was not very receptive.
Mona, you didn't.
Sure did. You know what I'm like when you're not around to hold me back.
You mean crazy?
Wait a minute, I thought you guys were having incredible sex. Amnesia sex?
I lied, okay? Apparently, Brian had amnesia that we were even dating. And to make matters worse, you, Miss Prada Pants, are up here trying to steal my best friend.
I'm not trying to steal him. I have my own best friend, and she's burden enough. Besides, you haven't been around much for Spencer lately.
Hello? Negligence is a very foundation of friendship. And I am not going to lose a best friend I ever had to you or anybody else.
How are you going to come up here and go off on us when you're the one who told us to do something together?
Oh, don't try to turn this around on me. That is so you. You always have to have what I have. It started with my Baby Alive doll, then it was my apartment building, and now it's my best friend. But I guess the joke's on you, because I got nothing left for you to take.
Good. Because I wouldn't take what you didn't have, and I didn't want what you don't want me to have, even if you didn't want it when I needed it, and you know what I mean.
I still say it ain't a chick fight till somebody end up naked and covered in baby oil. Oh, that's nice.
What are you doing?
Laundry.
Stop this. Wait a second. These are clean.
Okay, I haven't actually worn any of these yet. But I had to talk to you, and Spencer said I might find you down here, sitting on a washer with a bucket full of quarters.
There was one isolated incident after I read The Sensuous Woman. What do you want, anyway?
I just want you to know that I've only been spending time with Spencer because I couldn't spend time with you.
Yeah, right.
Mona, since I have moved into this building, anytime I've tried to do something with you, you've either made an excuse or had a date with Brian.
Well, why do you want to spend so much time with me anyways? If I had everything you have, I'd have better friends than me.
I do. But you're the only sister I've got. And I think it's really sad that I know more about you from Spencer than you've ever told me about yourself.
I will have to remind Spencer to keep his mouth shut.
Why are you making this so hard? Okay, fine. I'll just take my new, clean clothes upstairs and pretend I have a really nice big sister who lives in Europe and speaks fluent French But she's there and full of love. Nobody can take that away from me.
Oh my God, girl, stop. Okay, I get it. Maybe I have been acting like a big idiot, which I do a lot of the time. But it's very endearing once you get used to it.
I haven't found it to be.
I guess I should apologize.
My French sister would.
I'm sorry, Dee Dee.
Now say it in French. Okay, good enough. And I'm really sorry things didn't work out with you and Brian.
Well, I've been wrong about men before, and I guess I will be wrong again.
Yeah, you will. And again, and again, and again, and again.
Are you still trying to get close to me?
Yes. And I just want you to know that you don't always have to go to Spencer. I'm just upstairs. And as far as Brian is concerned, if he couldn't handle one itty-bitty psychotic meltdown, then he obviously wasn't in it for the long haul.
And if he thought that was ugly, I'll be PMSing in about 3 days.
That's the most you've ever shared with me. And more than I needed to know.
Hey, you wanted to be close. It ain't all pretty. Hey, I'm glad you're here. I want to apologize.
No need. Best friends know they only come first when the other one's not getting any.
You know what my problem is? I am never going to meet a guy who's as important to me as you are. But I am damn sure going to spend the rest of my life trying.
Either way, you know I'll always be there for you. Unless I meet someone hot. Oh, this is for you.
Sugar? For what?
It's what wouldn't fit in Brian's gas tank. He should have called you.
Spencer, you shouldn't have done that. We still have half a bag left from when you did it to Ahmad.
I know I'm gonna regret this, but what do you have?
The lady will have the seared ahi tuna salad, but instead of seared, she'd like it grilled. Thanks. And instead of the ahi, she'd prefer the mahi-mahi. Thanks. And substitute the vinaigrette with an extra light Dijonnaise. And can you drizzle that? Thanks.
He'll have the same. Thanks. Oh, and with the dressing, can you make it more than a drizzle but less than a downpour? Thanks.
Are you referring to the dressing or the tears I shed every time you come through that door?
The dressing. Thanks.
Please, God, don't let them reproduce.
Dee Dee, do you know how much I've enjoyed these last few weeks with you?
Funny you should mention that. Happy 2-week anniversary. See, I figured red's a power color, and you attend a lot of power meetings, so power on with your bad self.
Dee Dee, I love it. I just wish I'd remembered.
Please, don't give it a second thought. Just make up for it on our 3-week anniversary.
What do you know? 2-week anniversary with Dee Dee. Present her with a gift.
Neil, you little perpetrator. You did remember. Oh, it's a swizzle stick with teeth marks.
It's from the first drink I ever bought you. You were so nervous you almost chewed it in half. Corny, huh?
What does this tell you?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Could you repeat that?
Do you mind? People are eating.
Through this journey of discovery, finding
who just had another amazing date?
Who wants to smack her first?
I'm sorry. I should be more sensitive considering you're also alone. Oh, but I'm just so damn happy.
Well, I'm not happy. I mean, tell me, Dee Dee, can this man, this Neil, give you everything I can give you?
Let's see. He's an investment banker, has a house in Presidio Heights, and drives a Lexus when his Jag clashes with his suit.
Just as I thought, brother don't know how to dress.
Now, Mona, when Neil comes over tonight to pick me up, I want you to come up and meet him.
Wow, you actually want my opinion on this guy? That's a first.
Your opinion means a lot to me. You're my sister, and I want to share this great guy with you.
Really? Y'all talking about a threesome? I mean, I would never get involved in something like that unless somebody asked me. I wouldn't want to be rude.
Why do men always fantasize about two women? Isn't it bad enough they can't satisfy one?
Now, Mona, I need to know what you think before my mother gets wind of it. If Neil can't impress you, my mother will eat him alive and leave nothing but the bones.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell me if you think he's worthy. If you say he's not, I'll cut him loose.
Seriously?
No.
Oh.
But I might wait a few more dates to open the candy store, if you know what I mean.
You women just talk dirty. And I like that about you.
And this is his gift to me for our 2-week and 1-day anniversary.
Wow, he pays for dinner and buys you presents? I gotta get me one of those.
Ooh, that must be Neil. On time, as usual.
How do I look? Do I look okay? Wait, what am I doing? I'm meeting your date, not mine. But still, do I look okay?
You look fine. I look dazzling.
A girl could grow old waiting for this door to open. Not that I will, ever.
Mom, what are you doing here?
I just stopped by to drop off Tiffany, full collections, details now.
It's just a butterfly pin. It was a gift from a friend.
The only kind of friend who spends $750 on a butterfly is a friend who wants to get in the butterfly's pants. Don't you agree, Squash Blossom?
I was just leaving.
No, you weren't. Mom was just leaving.
The pin man is coming over, is he? I do believe this day has a purpose.
Mom, I really like this one. Please don't ask him for proof of employment. Neil, oh, how did you know Godiva is my favorite?
It was number 6 on the list of Dee Dee's likes and dislikes that you gave me.
Well, Dee Dee likes. And I want to introduce you to...
Mrs. Thorne, the mother. So, about my daughter, your intentions?
Well, I intend to treat her with the tenderness she deserves, the respect she commands, and the affluence she was born for. So as she moves forward in life, she'll do so with the same grace and beauty that her mother obviously has.
You had me at affluence.
And this is my sister.
Mona?
Neil Crawford. Small world, huh?
I'll say.
You two know each other?
Yeah, from high school. He's a great guy. Dee Dee, I gotta go. I think I left the window open. The cat could get out.
You don't have a cat.
Well, a cat could get in.
Okay, Mona. Neil's gone. Start talking.
I'm sorry for leaving like that. It was just weird seeing him again.
Yeah, well, he told me you guys went out for a while. And I know you and I haven't been in contact for a few years, but I never heard you mention him. Should you have mentioned him?
Well, we dated most of senior year. And then on prom night, like so many girls across this great nation, I came home with my dress inside out and my underwear in my evening bag.
So you and Neil were...
Naked on a picnic table. He was my first. Not at all what I imagined it would be.
Ew!
What do you mean, ew?
Mona, my friends and I don't even share men. I can't do that with my sister. Thank God I haven't slept with him yet. I should just end this.
Wait, I didn't tell you that so you'd break up with him.
Mona, I just don't want some guy to come between us. And I don't really know what the sister etiquette is in this situation.
It's simple. The older sister tells the younger sister to go for it.
So you really are okay with this?
I know how much you like him, Dee Dee, and me and Neil were 1,000,000 years ago. So I'm fine with it if you are.
Then I guess I'm fine with it too. Thanks, Mona. This is what sisterhood is all about.
Just don't make the mistake I did. Be sure your dress is on right side out before you go to breakfast at Denny's.
Yeah, me at Denny's. That'll happen.
Hey, Mona.
Hey, Neil. So, another date?
Ah, with an angel. By the way, Dee Dee tells me you're in the music business. I always knew you'd achieve your dream.
That is so sweet. Oh, hey. I just dropped off some mail of yours that got mixed in with mine. It's a bill, otherwise I'd keep it.
Oh, thanks. Neil and I took a jog around the Presidio.
It's getting hot out there.
In here, too.
Oh, allow me.
Thanks. Still wearing that cologne, huh?
Ah, just call me Mr. Obsession.
I will.
I think you're still sweet on this guy.
No, I'm not. I just have a slight attraction to Neil's smile. His personality. The way his eyes twinkle every time he asks, "Have you seen Dee Dee?" God, I'm pathetic. What is wrong with my life? I feel like I'm back in high school and Dee Dee's a cheerleader who's stealing my guy.
I feel you, sister. Those bitches stole the quarterback from me.
Adam, have you been eavesdropping?
There's so little in my life that makes me smile. Don't take this away, too.
I think your ears should be tuned to where there's phone lines. Now get out there and answer them.
They'll call back. They always do.
So what am I supposed to do, Spence? It's not like I want to start seeing Neil again. Well, maybe I do. No, I don't. Maybe I could. No, I can't. I don't know. Dating him just feels wrong.
Then you've got to be honest with her. She's your sister. She'll understand.
You think so?
I don't know. I don't have a sister. But it sounds like the right piece of advice.
Thanks, Spencer. Even though you basically offered nothing, I will extract something useful from it.
Yeah.
Aw. Aw. If you're giving out hugs, I could use one.
Not now, Adam.
I wasn't talking to you.
Hey, Dee Dee.
What's up?
I just want to return your blouse. Oh, and one more thing. Remember that conversation we had about it being okay for you to see Neil? Well, I take it all back. I don't want you to see him again. Ever.
Are you saying you want to date him again?
All I'm saying is I don't want you dating him.
You lay this on me after I've really started having feelings for Neil? You're the one who encouraged me to keep seeing him.
And now I'm encouraging you not to see him.
Mona, you can't just jerk people around like that.
Hey, I can hear you two all the way downstairs. You need me to referee or something?
Back off, Spencer. This is between me and my sister.
Fine. Y'all can have y'all chick fight. But if competition over men doesn't get some clothes to ripping, I don't know why I bother hanging out with you women.
There isn't gonna be a chick fight.
Maybe there isn't. Maybe there is.
I was about to explain to Dee Dee that everyone knows you don't date your sister's ex. It's an unwritten law. Would have been one of the commandments, but they wanted an even number.
Yeah, well, lucky for you, they put in that thou shalt not kill.
Now, Dee Dee, it's not your fault. You just haven't been schooled in Mona speak. See, sometimes yes means no, and sometimes yes means hell no. And sometimes yes actually means yes, but I never trusted.
Mona speak, huh? Well, here's a little Dee Dee speak. I'm dating Neil, I'm digging Neil, and I'm done with this conversation. Oh, and one more thing, get out. You see, sometimes get out means get out.
That's fine, because it smells like old boyfriend in here anyway. So now she refuses to stop seeing him, my old boyfriend.
The nerve of some people.
Thank you. I knew you would understand.
I'm talking about you. You have tripped right off the planet.
What?
Honey, you dated Neil way back in high school. And after you broke up, I never heard another word about it.
But Neil wasn't just any boyfriend. He was special.
I know, baby. Your first always is. And I understand why seeing Neil again can confuse you. But you know what I think? I'll tell you what I think. I think you are romanticizing this because he was your first. And by the way, if I had known what you two were up to on prom night, that man would be walking around without a kickstand.
But I was really into Neil, and I'm feeling those feelings again.
Mona, look me in the eye and tell me that he was one of your greats. Like Keith from San Jose State or Mark with the razor bumps. Armando from the gardening service.
You knew about Armando?
Please, your hair always smelled like Miracle Grow. Mona, don't let some guy from your past screw up your life. Be strong, move on. I moved on from your father.
No, you haven't.
It just seems that way because I'm obsessed with hating him. Bottom line is, you need to give up this ghost.
Neil isn't a ghost. He's very real, and so are my feelings. Besides, you're my mother, and you're supposed to be on my side. And tell me that I'm right and that I'm pretty like a good mother should.
Okay.
And now, she wants me to stop seeing him because she's not comfortable with it anymore. Mona speak.
I think Mother needs to tell you a little story. Have any Frangelico?
No.
I suppose I can do this straight. When we were growing up, your Aunt Vivian had a romance with a tasty Cuban trumpet player down at the club. She took me to see him one night, to show him off. Well, needless to say, he took one look at me, and it was vaya con Dios, Vivian. We had a feverish affair for a few weeks, till I realized they paid those people scale. Vivian has never forgiven me, and I have never forgiven myself.
Is that why she sends those nasty cards at Christmas?
Every year I can count on a fruitcake and a death threat. And Dee Dee, I thought your agenda was to get close to Mona.
It was. But Neil is the most attentive, challenging, exciting guy I've ever dated.
But you only have one sister. And if you lose her, you might never get her back again. You have to decide what's more important to you.
That's the most unsuperficial thing I've ever heard you say.
All great divas have a trick or two up their sleeves. Keeps the wannabes in their place. Phyllis.
Big Dee Dee. Is that concern I see on your face, or is it time to call Dr. Botox?
Giving your daughter more advice that's going to keep her emotionally stunted.
FYI, I told Mona to move on and forget about Neil.
Oh, my God. I just told my Dee Dee that.
So we agree on something?
It appears so.
Trust me, Phil, the merger at this juncture would only weaken both firms. Great, we'll settle it at the Niners game Sunday. All right.
Opening a satellite office on the stairwell?
Just waiting for Dee Dee to get home.
Since you've been seeing Dee Dee, we really haven't had a chance to talk about old times. God, we had so much fun in high school, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. You remember those cheesy fake IDs we had?
I think I look damn good for a 41-year-old Asian guy. Oh, remember the senior ski trip to Tahoe?
They should never give a black man ski poles.
Oh, what about the night we snuck into the school and we put the bra and panties on the statue of President Taft?
That wasn't me.
It wasn't?
No, I had to write that essay on teenage responsibility.
Oh, yeah, the principal read it to me right before I got suspended. But still, we really had something. I mean, we went out for like 6-7 months. That's decades in high school time.
Mona, that was a really great time in our lives.
It was.
What we had together was special. Too bad we have to grow up and go on.
Yeah. It's too bad.
These garlic mashed potatoes are okay. They're not half as good as my mother's. Does your mother have a specialty?
Shrimp scampi.
Ah.
And if it's not spiced just right, the cook catches hell.
Here's your bill in advance. Thanks. The dessert special is cobbler. You can have it with or without ice cream, but it doesn't matter because we're out of both. Thanks. Gratuities included because I don't trust you not to stiff me. Thanks.
So, Neil, I want to talk to you about...
Sorry to interrupt, but can I borrow Dee Dee for a second? I need to talk to her about something very important.
Mona, it's one thing to fight in private. In public, it's just ghetto.
I'm not here to fight. I want to talk about Neil. I just...
Don't say another word. I'm breaking up with him.
You're what?
I was just about to give him the axe when you walked in. Mona, if you're not comfortable with me seeing him, then it's just not meant to be. My relationship with my sister is far more important than any man.
Do you mean that? Dee Dee, don't break up with Neil. Now, I realized today that what he and I had, it wasn't some storybook romance. We were just two kids who wanted to do what our parents told us not to. But you and Neil are adults who are disgustingly compatible. You deserve a chance.
You're not going to change your mind this time?
No, I'm not. I want you to be happy. At least one of us should be.
Thanks, Mona. I really want to give this relationship with Neil a shot. This sister thing is going to work, isn't it?
Despite my best efforts. You know, I have to say that it's pretty impressive that even when it comes to matters of the heart, we can both be so unselfish.
When you think about it, I'm really the unselfish one. Yeah, see, I was willing to drop Neil on principle. You only came around when you realized you didn't have feelings for him anymore.
Look, kid, take what you can get. Now go on back to your man.
I'm gonna do just that.
Something terrible's happened. My dog Misty got hit by a car, and we don't know if he's gonna make it. I feel so alone now. I could really use a hug.
I'm not touching you, man. Back up.
Fine. I don't have a damn dog anyway.
Put a lock on the door. Put a lock on the door. Every time I come to work.
So irresistible.
No, I'm just tired.
I don't suppose I can convince you to sit in the other section.
Where's that?
The restaurant next door. If you tell them it's your birthday, you get a balloon.
You can't fool us, Tina. We know you like us.
Apparently, I can fool you.
Oh, look, Mona. A special Valentine's drink. Love on the rocks. Vodka, bitters, and a shot of regret. That's got your name all over it.
Valentine's is coming again? Damn. You know, I am barely recovered from being dateless on New Year's.
Well, I've planned an evening for Neil he'll never forget. Although he says he can't forget any night he spent with me.
Why don't you just drive this through my hand? It would hurt less.
Come on, Mona. You've got to be doing something for Valentine's.
Oh, just the usual, spending it alone. With Spencer, it's our tradition.
Well, this year I'm breaking tradition.
And Spencer saying he's breaking tradition is our most cherished tradition.
I mean it this time. There's gotta be one love-starved, desperate woman who hasn't turned me down yet. There's gotta be another one.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
And if you can't be with the one you love, honey, love the one you're with. Hello, love the one you're with. Do 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 do. A baby bubble now. Do 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 do. Ow! Do 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 do. Ma. Damn, I had one dude left.
What are you so happy about? Morgan Freeman finally answered your letters?
No, but his lawyers did. I guess my last love poem was a little raw. But that man's been hot since Electric Company. And I'm excited because Valentine's is almost here. And that day for a therapist is like tax season for a CPA. I am booked solid with Losers at Love. I don't mean to be insensitive, but ka-ching!
Well, it's just another lonely Mona day for me.
Maybe you'll find yourself a man this year.
Ma, I'm surrounded by men every Valentine's. Orville Redenbacher, Captain Crunch, Dr. Pepper. You always wanted me to end up with a doctor.
You know, just when I think you've hit rock bottom, you start digging a tunnel. Why are you so down on yourself?
'Cause romance never works out for me.
Oh, excuse me. You've had several good opportunities this year. Remember Brian, the bug guy? He liked you.
No, I told him off in an angry phone rage.
Well, how about Miles, that sports writer? He was really good looking.
Oh, I told him off in an angry bar rage.
Well, what about Calvin? He seemed nice.
Oh, he was, but his boyfriend told me off in an angry disco rage. You know, I probably should have been suspicious when Calvin introduced me as Miss Thang.
What you doing?
Just drinking in your beauty.
Good answer. Neil, I'm not sharing you with anyone from your office right now. They want some hot chocolate. They'll have to send out for it.
Baby, I promise. Whenever I'm with you, work doesn't exist. Ooh! I better get dressed.
Why? It's not like there's some kind of judgmental prude around or anything.
Lolo. Oh, good, you're both here.
I thought I'd lock the door.
And I thought I had a sound marriage. Looks like we were both wrong.
Maybe you two need to talk.
Neil, how can a man have a pager and a cell phone and still be unable to communicate with his wife?
He doesn't have an email address.
I can see you're going to be of no help here. You're dismissed. Go, go, go.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mom, what's going on with you and Daddy?
I am just tired of that man not being emotionally available. I can't keep filling the void with shopping. Although Tiffany took away some of the pain this morning.
Have you talked to Daddy about this?
Talk, please. Face it, little me. All men are the same. Except for that Morgan Freeman. You know, he has been hot ever since Electric Company.
Excuse me. Do you believe in love at first sight, or should I walk by again?
Hard to believe you beat out 100 million other sperm.
Smooth. Cheesy and humiliating, but smooth.
I'm starting to wonder if all three of us aren't going to be alone. Neil hasn't even mentioned any Valentine's Day plans.
It's a man thing. You see, we brothers like to keep the ladies guessing. It adds to our mystique.
Where did you read that? Brains in Our Pants Monthly?
He's got a point. An idiotic one, but a point. I'll bet Neil's planning to surprise me. And I love surprises. As long as I know about them in advance so I can do my makeup.
If I have to listen to you yap on about your boyfriend, I'm gonna need a shot of something and a chaser. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I knew if I waited long enough, you'd apologize.
Ryan, I didn't expect to see you here or ever again.
You know, my phone hasn't been the same since you told me off that day. I think it actually melted.
Well, you still should have called me after our night together, but I guess I did handle things pretty badly.
No. I did. Look, Mona, I really liked you. It's just that when we got so close so fast, I got scared. And then after you yelled at me, I got really scared. But, it is nice to see you again.
I was just thinking the same thing.
And we did have a really incredible night together.
Well, I was just thinking the same thing.
So, are you here with anybody?
Oh, just Spencer and my sister. How about you?
Actually, I am. But it's a guy.
His name's not Calvin, is it?
Nah, he's my cousin. Hey, Brian, who's your new friend? Whoa! It's you.
Miles? Wait, am I on a hidden camera show or something? Wait, is this for Fox?
What, you two know each other?
Miles and I dated too, until he told me I wasn't black enough.
This is the girl I told you about. You're kidding. This is the girl I told you about. This is Psycho? Yeah. This is Whitey?
Yeah, that's me, Psycho Whitey. Looks great on my business cards.
Hey, P. Whitey. Could you pick your pride up off the floor before I trip over it? Thanks.
Chaos cannot enter the place wherein the serenity candle burns.
I left your father.
There's $30 down the toilet. Mom, what are you talking about?
He's done it again. Actually, he didn't even do it. He had a secretary do it. And I can't stand that woman. Like anybody believes she's 32. You know, Felicia's had so many facelifts, one more to be a cesarean.
Focus, Mother.
Your father cannot make our Valentine's dinner. He has business meetings he just can't get out of.
Wasn't that the same reason he missed your birthday dinner?
23 years, little D. I'm tired of being an afterthought. So, I left your father to see if he even notices that I'm gone. And if he doesn't, I'm gonna shop the platinum right off his Amex.
Hello? Hey, sweetie.
Hi, Dee. Listen, I need to talk to you about tomorrow night.
You do? Well, this is a surprise, and I love surprises.
You're not gonna like this one. I know tomorrow is Valentine's Day, but can we take a rain check? I have business meetings I just can't get out of.
What do you mean, business meetings you just can't get out of?
Sound familiar?
Get out of here. Neil, sweetie, tomorrow's very special. It's our first Valentine's together.
I know, but this account is really huge. Why can't we celebrate it on the 15th?
Because then it's not Valentine's Day. Then it's the day after Valentine's Day. Which part of this is unclear to you?
The part where my girlfriend understands I have no choice. In fact, I'm already in L.A.
What? Oh, you have a choice. And so do I. And I choose not to be in a relationship where I wake up 23 years from now feeling like an afterthought.
My God, it's like looking in a mirror.
I know hanging up on him was kind of rough, but I had to make sure he felt guilty enough to cancel that meeting and come back here. I've not put all this effort into this relationship to spend Valentine's Day alone.
And the children shall lead them.
All right, it's been 37 minutes. My pizza is free, sucker. Brian,
Hey.
you wouldn't happen to be delivering pizzas, would you?
No, I'm still killing bugs.
Well, gotta play to your strengths.
Right. You've been on my mind since I saw you yesterday.
What, every time you closed your eyes, you thought, Psycho? Oh, that's sweet.
Right. I know this is a long shot, but it is sincere. You busy tomorrow night?
Valentine's?
I know you've probably been asked out by a lot of guys.
Well, it is Valentine's.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna invite you to dinner.
You were?
Yeah. I know this great place in North Beach, very clean, no bugs.
Well, I'm not really sure what I'm doing, so I'll let you know what I decide and give you a call.
All right. Well, I hope to hear from you soon.
Guess it's somebody else's turn to wait by the phone now, huh?
No phone call from Neil.
No message from Charles.
No flowers from Neil.
No jewelry from Charles.
No kisses for Neil.
No cuddles for Charles.
No nothing for Neil.
No mercy for Charles.
Hey, Mona.
Miles, what the hell?
Yeah, I know. I know, this is kind of unexpected.
Sure is. Shouldn't you be at a Zulu festival or something?
I guess I deserve that, huh? Yeah. Look, Mona, ever since you told me off, I've thought about what you said, and I have been overly judgmental about how black is black.
So you really were listening when your eyes glazed over?
And thanks to you, I've realized that the differences between people are what make them most interesting. So I wanted to see if you'd give me another chance. You free tomorrow night?
Valentine's?
Yeah. I want to take you to dinner. You know, my cousin told me about this great place in North Beach. Very clean, no bugs.
Does, Brian know you're here?
No. And I prefer to keep it that way.
Well, Miles, I have to be honest. There are other offers on the table.
I was afraid of that.
But you are kind of cute, so I'll tell you what. When I make up my mind, I'll give you a call. Okay? Good night. That's two cute boys waiting by the phone. Hey, I'm on a roll. Show me the cute black guy from CSI. Ah, poo, it's you.
Well, that's better than holy crap, hide the drugs. I am here for my Valentine's Eve pizza.
Oh, you know, Ma, staying home and eating pizza by ourselves, it's just sad. So how about I take us to this great restaurant in North Beach? Very clean, no bugs. Ooh. So, how'd you do?
She said she'd go out with me. If I was the last guy on earth, I'd call that a nibble.
Could you sit in the next booth? I'm afraid the smell of desperation will draw flies.
Well, I guess it's just you and me on Valentine's again.
Oh, not so fast. There are two men in line ahead of you.
If this is that Captain Crunch Dr. Pepper thing, I'm on to that.
No, these men are real. I got asked out by both Brian and Miles, and now I just have to decide which one I want.
I thought you scared both of them away.
I did, but you can't keep the bees away from all this honey.
Yeah, it's hard to find a crazy lady with such a great rack. Hey, I call them like I see them, and you do serve them up. So, Dee Dee, has Neil surprised you yet?
Oh, he surprised me, all right, by being in LA on business. I can't believe all my manipulation failed. And I did everything my mother taught me.
And where's she?
Alone at my place, trying to get some diamonds out of Daddy.
Dee Dee, is that the kind of relationship you want to have with Neil? Some kind of game-playing control fest?
It's not about control, as long as he does what I want him to do.
Yeah, but what about honesty and give and take? I mean, you don't have to be sitting here alone. If Neil can't be here for Valentine's, then you go to him.
You mean pack my own bag, spend my own money, and fly to LA last minute at the risk of flying coach?
There's a shuttle every hour.
I've got just enough time to grab a teddy and a taxi.
You know, Neil would have never left that girl on Valentine's Day if she knew how to cook.
What the hell are you talking about?
It's a well-known fact. To keep a man, you have to feed a man. Here, I'll prove it to you. Tina, what's the fastest way to a man's heart?
Through his chest with a sharp knife. Give me something hard next time.
Happy Valentine's Day, Chocolate Drop.
Happy Valentine's Day to you, too. You said we were having brandy. I thought you meant the drink.
Everyone, this is my girlfriend, Dee Dee.
Hello.
Oh, good. I have looked everywhere. Have you seen my Dee Dee?
Oh, I guess she didn't have time to call you. She flew to LA to be with Neil.
Last minute. She didn't fly coach, did she? Personally, I think she gave in too soon. But she will learn. Now, I, on the other hand, held my ground and got this from my well-trained husband. A titanium MasterCard. That man really loves me. We're gonna have many happy years together.
Yep, you and Daddy are quite a pair.
Talk about the credit card.
Oh, what a day. I can't remember the last time I had to dry so many tears.
You poor dear. Were you trying on bathing suits again?
I'm so tired, I don't even have the energy to insult you, you wig-wearing jackal.
Hey, I just got my second win. You were seeing patients this late? We were starting to wonder if you got lucky.
How kind. At Phyllis's age, getting lucky is finding her car in the parking lot.
People, please, I'm trying to celebrate here.
Celebrate? What happened to Brian and Miles?
I decided not to go out with either of them. See, if I choose one, I lose one. And with my track record, the date would probably go badly, so I'd end up losing both of them. You following me?
Barely.
No, this way, both offers are still on the table. I'm still desired. I didn't let Valentine's beat me. I beat it.
I begged her to come for a session this morning.
Well, at least we're all here together.
Well, since no one has offered to buy me a drink, I guess I'll buy my own. I know how Phyllis feels.
For $20, I can accidentally spill some decaf on her.
Ma!
Mrs. Thorne.
Neil, I'm sorry. I ruined our first Valentine's Day by trying to make you prove how much I meant to you.
Well, I should have been more clear about how much you do mean to me.
True.
But my work means a lot to me, too.
And it should. Your drive is one of the things I find really attractive about you. You have to do whatever it takes to get noticed.
Well, my boss certainly took notice tonight.
He was your boss? The guy who hyperventilated?
Yeah. Lucky you had that paper bag from the pharmacy for him to breathe into.
I just wish I'd taken the condoms out before I handed it to him.
Dee Dee, I really appreciate all you went through to sneak into my room so we could be together tonight.
Well, if we don't get busy, it'll be the day after Valentine's when we actually celebrate it. And you know how I feel about that.
Look, man, you said you didn't want to date her again.
You said the same thing.
Yeah, well, I like her.
Well, I like her more.
Well, I dated her first.
Well, I dated her last.
Do you want me to break this up?
Do it and die. This is the best Valentine's Day of my life.
I'm older, Miles.
I got more hair.
Oh, okay. That's because you got your daddy's hook head.
Which you had to
It looked like an anchor, man.
Granddaddy had the
Him
hook
on
head.
a love boat around
His daddy
here.
before him had the hook head, before I had the hook head.
Thanks for helping me, Dee Dee. I really want to impress Chase with my knowledge of wine.
No problem. Now, this is an Australian Shiraz. I want you to smell it, sip it, then roll it around on your tongue and say the first thing that comes to mind.
Mmm, grapey good.
Unless it's that.
Hello, hello. Look at all these open bottles of liquor. Am I in heaven or the backseat of my mother's Monte Carlo?
Perfect timing. A connoisseur has arrived.
Oh, my, yes. Nothing chases my happy pills faster. Mmm, grapey good.
That's what I said.
Solo D, how have things been progressing at the sports agency?
Fine. Great. Oh, who am I kidding? It's crap. I'm halfway through the 6 months I was given to prove myself, and all I've proven is that I look really hot in a business suit.
Well, at least the 3 months weren't wasted.
If I don't sign a client of my own and show my boss that I'm an amazing agent, I'll go back to living on a budget and making sensible shopping choices. I won't go back to that hellish life.
When I asked about the agency, I was really less concerned with the ins and outs of it and more concerned with the rich NBA players that you're meeting, dating, and potentially marrying. So let's start again. Who are you meeting, dating, and potentially marrying?
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy. Inside of me. Inside of me. Whatever we want, all we need is love. And yeah, that's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
Hey, Brett, got a second?
Absolutely. Let's walk and talk, Thorne. Try and keep up.
I always do.
Not so far.
Well, I've put together a list of athletes without representation that I'm gonna go after. Tell me what you think.
Yeah, sure. Let's see. Taylor's rotator cuff is trashed. Johnson's career is over next season.
told me that I will never be a successful agent because athletes are more interesting ears.
He said what?
You heard that?
I'm the father of 2 daughters. When you started puberty, my hearing improved.
Well, Brett's just trying to get inside my head so I'll fail. But I cannot fail. I will not fail. Daddy, bring Drew by when you're done here so I can tell him the story of the little agent that could.
Wow, things are so much different at Delicious. The worst thing I've experienced is Adam staring longingly at my chest.
He does the same thing to me.
I can't believe my little girl's got to put up with this Brett guy.
I agree. Creating a hostile work environment based on gender is cause for action. Kai sent me to a sexual harassment seminar. I have to ask how many licks it took to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. What? It's different for everybody.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Probably the same thing you're doing here.
Good. We'll handle Dee Dee's little problem together.
Her office is on the 15th floor.
Let's do this, Chester.
My name is not Chester.
Ooh, fake name. Smart. In that case, my name is not Charles. It's Shaft. Yeah. That's it.
Shut your mouth.
Oh, Lorenzo.
Hey, Mona. Long time no see. You've been hiding from me.
Last time I saw you, you kissed me on the forehead. There's nothing more to say.
Except she got a man. How you feel about that?
Oh, well, we're still neighbors. Maybe we can get together sometime.
I guess you didn't hear me the first time. She got a man.
So it's true what they say? You really can't reheat a souffle?
Oh, you can reheat anything. Wait, we're talking about food, right?
I know your restaurant has a strict policy against interrupting patrons, but I really need to speak to Dwight Mitchell. It's just that... Stop hanging up on me!
Hey, we came to cheer you up. We've got $1 Million Baby, Monster, and Kill Bill.
And a box of milk duds as big as your daddy's head.
I wish I wasn't so busy trying to get to Dwight, because a movie about killing men really sounds delightful.
Well, Mom and I swear by these movie marathons. Women who are worse off than you.
A couple of those movies might skip. With Mona's life, we've used them a lot.
Hey, aren't you, Dee Dee's friend?
Yeah.
And I'm Dee Dee's father.
Oh, very nice to meet you. We'll see how nice it is after we're done. Dee Dee told us how you've been treating her.
You must have forgot. Every little girl has a daddy.
What's going on here, guys?
You know what this is.
Yeah, well, Brett, I'm glad we could work out a little misunderstanding.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm gonna have my assistant messing you guys those tickets first thing in the morning. Courtside, right?
Hey.
Cheerleaders up close? You the man, Brett.
No. You both the man.
Now that's how you do it.
Yeah. Dee Dee's gonna thank us when she hears how we straighten Brett out, Chester.
It's Spencer.
It's just me. Let the fake name go.
Girl, you are wearing those floors out.
I'd never admit it to Brett, but I can't even get close to Dwight Mitchell. Cell phone blocked, email returned, home phone click. I need a new strategy. What would an aggressive, conniving, ruthless man do?
You know what you need? I'll tell you what you need. You need a resourceful, smart, sexy lady.
Ooh, do you think your mom is available?
I'm talking about me. I can hunt down anybody. A little skill I use when one of my crazies skips out on their therapy bill. You give me the make and model of Dwight's car, and I will call my friend at the DMV and get his butt towed right to your doorstep.
She can do it, too. That's how she got my prom date to show up.
Good morning.
Thorne!
Mahoney.
Hey, listen, I just wanted to thank you for sending your father and his thug to ambush me last night.
I didn't send anybody, and the only thug my father has is my mother.
So you don't know anyone by the name of Shaft, Thorne, or Chester?
Oh, no, they didn't.
Oh, yes, they did. Yeah. It seems they're very concerned with the hard time you're having fitting into our little family here. Especially Shaft. You just don't see that kind of caring in the sports world. You know, maybe you're ushering in a whole new era. You know, what's next? Puppies? Crying? Pink uniforms?
Excuse me, but I think I hear my phone ringing.
Yeah, well, don't worry, Thorne. I assured them things would be different from now on, and I also filled the rest of the staff in on your special needs.
Daddy's little girl?
Yeah, I swear, I did not do that. I was the first person to laugh when I saw it, though. In fact, I'm still laughing.
Can't believe Dad and Spencer had it in them. But if it makes you feel any better, nobody's ever stood up for me like that. Let me tell you a little story. The place, the churro shack, the time.
Am I not suffering enough?
Hey, the middle class has stories to tell, too. Go ahead, baby, tell your tale.
I was a young girl kneading dough under the hot summer sun at Six Flags. My coworker, Artemio, would mold his dough into obscene shapes and force me to fry them. Now, I was too afraid to report him, so I just ate the dirty churros quickly so the children wouldn't see them. Now, I gained 20 pounds that summer and was fired for not fitting in my uniform.
That's it? You're my kid and I'm bored.
The point is, I always regretted not fighting back, and Artemio ruined my love of deep-fried dough.
For a week? I can't tell you how many times I was skipped over for promotions because I was a woman, but I never did say anything because I needed the job, and I was a single mother to miss eye patch, orthopedic shoes, cavity, and every tooth over here.
Dee Dee, you have a chance to do what we didn't do. So you've got to show the guys in your office that you're not the incapable, fragile female they think you are. And I'm going to help you because you got me fired up.
I love it. 2 sisters and a little boys club takedown.
Well, how come only Mona can help? You're sitting next to the most vindictive woman in town.
And by vindictive, she means crazy. And by town, she means planet.
Well, that was a bust.
This is my kind of gym. The 2-year wait list just for a membership. If I can't get a membership, I can't work out. It's perfect.
We're just gonna have to go with plan B. We'll wait for Dwight to come out. After he trains, then I'll pounce. His endorphins will be flowing, he'll be in a good mood and receptive to my pitch.
Or he'll be tired, sweaty, and annoyed at the sight of you. Hey, there's a coffee cart. I'll treat.
Okay, but let's make it fast.
Thanks, Tony.
Oh my God, there he is! Dwight! Dwight! Dwight!
Whoa, slow your roll. I mean, you ladies are beautiful, but I'm happily married. Here's a little something to remember me by. Thanks for being fans.
He thinks I'm just a groupie.
He thinks I'm beautiful.
Sweetheart, please let Mother take you to dinner and cheer you up.
Don't you and Daddy have to go to your Bay Area Realtors cocktail mixer?
I hate that thing. And all those snobby society dimwits do is brag about their Aston Martins, their diamonds, and their stupid old dogs. It's maddening.
Well, I'm gonna pass on dinner. This whole thing at work has ruined my appetite.
I wish your father would have taken me to his chat with Brett. I'd have shown that boy's derriere what I learned as a Tallahassee Rockette. Your mother can kick like a horse.
I knew this job would be challenging, but being the only female has made it even harder.
That's because you're trying to act like a man. And if you keep doing that, you will always be at a disadvantage. As a woman, you have abilities men don't. That's where your power lies.
I've never thought about it that way. I've been trying to play this game like a man would. I've forgotten what I'm capable of.
Now you're cooking with estrogen. And if you have any left over, you should give it to Phyllis. She's looking a little nanny-goatish around the chin.
This spa is amazing. But are you sure we're gonna find Dwight's wife here?
Yeah, pretty sure, 'cause she's right there. Some backup you are. You don't even know who the mark is. Okay, now here's the plan. I'm gonna introduce myself to Alana, work my magic. You watch the door.
I don't want to watch the door. I watched the door at the gym. You see how that went?
Then clear the room. Do you think you can do that?
I've been doing it since elementary school. Excuse me, ma'am. It's time for your treatment.
I've already had my treatment.
Well, it's buy one, get one free day.
Well, in that case, should I get the saltwater scrub or the seaweed wrap?
I don't care. Just get out.
Alana Mitchell? Hi, my name is Dee Dee Thorne.
And this is the quiet room? Let's take advantage of that. You need some muscle? You want me to throw her off her chair?
No! Just watch the door and wait for my signal.
Okay. What's the signal?
Just give me some room!
Perhaps you two will be more comfortable at the city pool?
Hi. Sorry, I'm a sports agent.
Smooth. Maybe next time you should be the muscle.
And I'll work night and day to make sure that your husband gets the best treatment the sports world has to offer. Dwight Mitchell belongs at GMG.
You don't think we've heard any of that before? Dwight gets approached every week by hungry young agents giving him the same line. Admittedly, none of them have ever done it in a fluffy robe.
Well, it's my own unique style. But the other thing that none of them have is my energy, drive, and passion. I can promise no one will work harder for Dwight than me.
I'm proud of the work that I've done for my husband. Everyone who comes to us thinks that they can replace me.
Oh, I don't want to replace you. I want to work with you. He is a powerhouse on the basketball court, and you've obviously got the brains and the business savvy. I just want to join your team and take Dwight to the next level. Alana, I know that you have never trusted agents, but you can trust me, and I'll have all the men at GMG working for us.
How much longer are you guys gonna be? Because there's a group of angry women out there, and they're threatening to snap me with their towels.
So, Alana, what do you say? Give me a shot. Good morning.
Thorne. Hey, should I hide my office? Any more of your family on their way in?
Sorry, Mahoney, you can't get to me today.
Give it time.
Hey, Dee Dee.
Alana, Dwight, thanks for coming down. My office is right over here.
You look familiar. Have I turned you down before?
Well, I wouldn't technically say.
Yeah, you
I was
have.
too-
I thought I recognized that fancy pocket thingy you got.
What do you have, like 100 of those?
Why don't you two wait in my office and I'll be in 1 second. Hey, Brett, would you mind getting my clients some water? They may get a little dehydrated from all the paperwork they need to go over. Thanks.
Hey. How did you land Mitchell?
Never underestimate the power of women. Now, if you'll excuse me, Daddy's little girl needs to sign the unattainable client, and feel free to spread that around the office.
Back to work.
Okay, Shaft, Thorne, and Chester. I understand your male instinct to protect me, and I know there was love behind that. But if you ever get involved in my business again, I cannot be responsible for my actions.
Honey, I was just trying to...
I know what you were trying to do. Try less.
Did she say try less? I think she did.
Talking to me?
Now,
The daddy.
Brett mentioned something about courtside seats.
She knows about the seats.
Hand them over.
Show some mercy, woman.
Show some tickets, Shaft.
Cheerleaders dancing in front of you and hot dogs brought to your seat. You're taking away all that's good in the world.
Now that's how you do a shakedown.